Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we show you the where clause in SQL. Imagine you have a large database with thousands of rows of data. This data can range from customer information and product details to sales statistics and more. It would be impractical and inefficient to retrieve the entire dataset every time you only need a specific portion. This is where the where clause in SQL comes into play. The where clause in SQL is a powerful tool that helps you retrieve only the data that meets certain conditions. This makes your queries much more targeted and efficient. What does the where clause do? The where clause filters the results of an SQL query, so that only the rows that meet the specified conditions are returned. It acts as a gatekeeper, ensuring that only relevant data is passed through. Where do you place the where clause? In an SQL query, the where clause comes after the from clause. We use the select statement and the from statement to retrieve data from the table items. This way, we get all columns and rows from the database. After executing, we see the results below. We now see 6 different columns in the results. In the item_name column, we see different products listed. With the where statement, we will try to see only the products with the name latte in the results. For this, we type where item_name equals latte. We need to put the name between single quotation marks, otherwise, MySQL will not understand what we mean. In the results, we now see 2 rows where the name is latte. The other data is no longer visible. The next thing we will try is to see all the data that does not contain the name latte. We can achieve this quite easily in the current query. What we need to do is place an exclamation mark before the equal sign. This means that the name after the equal sign is not equal to, in this case, latte. In the results, we see all rows except the rows with the item name latte. In the next example, we will again retrieve the data from the items table. We will extend the where statement. After executing the query, we see medium, large, and NA in the size column. First, we will query the data where the size is medium. This is similar to the previous example. In the results we see 10 rows. We will now extend the where statement, so that we also see the rows where the size is large. We do this by adding OR to the current where statement, followed by size equals large. So, we are essentially saying the item size must be medium or the item size must be large. Let's see if this is correct. In the results, we now indeed see items with size medium and items with size large. We can further extend the statement. We will now apply another filter on the price column. We need to enclose the current rule in the where statement within parentheses. This effectively closes the first filter, and then we add an additional filter. We want to see the rows where the item price is greater than 3.45. As a result, we will still see items with size medium or large, and the item price is greater than 3.45. I want to note that in the where filter, text must always be enclosed in single quotation marks. For numbers, this is not necessary. Of course, you can still enclose them in quotation marks, and the query will still be executed. In this example, I want to show how we can also include prices that are equal to 3.45. So, we will have prices of 3.45 and higher in the filter. We can do this easily by using the equal sign in the existing rule. In the results, the price 3.45 will now also be visible. We will move on to the next method of filtering data. This time, we will do this by adding like after the column name in the where statement. With like, we have a kind of wildcard. I will show the possibilities with a few examples. We will now choose the column item_name. I want to see the result flat white. We do this as follows. We choose like and then between single quotation marks, first a % and then white. This indicates that we are looking for a result where characters precede the word white. As a result of the query, we indeed see flat white. When we put the % both before and after the word white, we indicate that there are characters both before and after the word white. The result now also shows white mocha. For completeness, I will now remove the percent before the word white so that we only see the result white mocha. This is because we indicate that we do not want to see any characters before the word white. I find this a useful function as it is also case insensitive. There are quite a few options for filtering data in the where statement. Let's now look at the between option. We will do this using the item_price column. We want to see the rows where the item price is between 3.15 and 3.75. We do this by typing between after the column name, followed by the first amount, then and then the second amount. In this case, you will also see the amounts 3.15 and 3.75 in the results. Even when using between, it is possible to extend the filter with an additional condition. I want to see the results when I filter on medium in the item_size column. Let's make it even more interesting and filter out the data for hot drinks. We already know how to do this. We have also discussed the like method. Let's add that as well. We will do this on the item_name column, and I want to see results with iced tea. I can easily do this by inserting %t. This last example might be a bit excessive, but it does show the possibilities. I want to show you another possibility. I don't use this often, but it's also an option you can add with the like option. I will show it with an example. We will now select the inventory table and filter on the quantity. In the result, we see a quantity of 5 and a quantity of 55. I will first filter on the number 5. If we now want to filter the number 55, we add an underscore after the 5. The underscore indicates how many characters should appear after the 5. By specifying one underscore, we are looking for one additional character. If I add 2 underscores, then we do not get any results from the query. As the last example in this video, we will filter using the not like option. I think we have then covered the most common ways of filtering. We are still using the inventory table and will filter again on the quantity column. This time, we want to see all the data except the number 5. With not like 5, we indicate that we want to see everything except the 5. In the result, we see all numbers except 5. Now we don't want to see the number 55 anymore, and we know how to filter this out as well. In the result, we now see all numbers except 55. This is the end of the video. I hope you learned something and can use it in your own use cases. Thank you for watching. And I hope to see you again in a future video. I appreciate it if you subscribe, like, and add a comment.